Choosing a pediatrician is just one of the many important decisions you will make for your child, right? St. Petersburg Pediatrics hopes to make that decision a little easier for you. And today we welcome back physician assistant Terry Kober. Joins us to talk about asthma and allergies, a very hot topic. Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
So yeah, again, a lot of questions. Let's hope we can get all these in. Asthma and allergies, you say there's an importance in making sure you know what each of them are. I know they're a lot of times linked together.
Absolutely, yes. So asthma is a chronic inflammatory condition of the airways.
Okay.
And allergies can encompass many things. So it could be involved with the airways, your upper airways, your skin, your gastrointestinal tract. And sometimes allergies can cause severe anaphylactic reactions that can be life-threatening.
Yeah, so parents really need to get on top of and figure out what it is that's going on.
Right, and with asthma, we didn't know what type of asthma we have. Okay, so when I say that, some people have exercise-induced asthma.
Okay.
Some people have allergic asthma, maybe to a trigger such as pollen. Okay. Some people have, well, not really in pediatric, of course, but occupational type asthma and certain hazards.
Ah.
But it's important to know what type of asthma you have. And with that being said, too, you know, approximately 70% of asthmatic patients have at least one allergen, one allergy.
Well, that's why, so they're linked a lot of times
Can
together.
be, absolutely.
All right, so I guess, is there a cure for asthma?
No. And that's something that we need to know, too. There's no cure for asthma, but this is a disease that can be controlled.
Okay.
And with proper follow-up with your medical providers, we can do that for you.
Well, and let's talk about allergies, too, and especially when it comes to kids. How soon can you test? How soon do you worry about allergies? And I know this is probably a long answer, too, because there's so many different things you can be allergic to, but what should parents know when they have little ones with allergies?
Well, you can test really at any age, preferably 6 months and older.
Okay.
And for us in pediatrics, especially with the young kids, we really worry about food allergies.
Okay.
Not so much about respiratory allergies or environmental allergies within the first 15, 18 months of life. So yes, we can absolutely test, even at a young age. You can test at any age, really.
Well, because do you outgrow those allergies? I mean, I think that's why sometimes parents think, oh, I don't need to test them. They can, you know, you can't find out.
That's a good question. That's a good question, too, and I frequently get that in the office, that can I outgrow an allergy? There are some allergies that we can, and we somehow do, such as foods like eggs and milk. We see that kids tend to outgrow that. That's not always the case with allergies, and it's definitely not the case with asthma. So asthma, you always have to know that I always have asthma. It's a chronic disease. So I may have a few years that I go, like you mentioned with your husband, where I don't have any symptoms, but, you know, I get the flu 10 years later, and then I get a horrible asthma attack. But I'm not prepared for it. So this is another reason why you should have regularly scheduled checkups for your asthma and your allergies.
Well, and what is your take home as parents are watching this morning and trying to figure out, maybe they suspect there's an allergy going on, or, you know, wait a minute, is this asthma? What's your take home as far as making sure and communicating with your pediatrician too? Well,
there's four main things for me. You got to know your asthma, okay? What kind of asthma do you have? How severe is it? You know, because we rate our allergies as well. We rate our asthma on mild, intermittent, to people who have daily symptoms, which is you know, severe persistent or persistent severe asthma. And then allergies can range from anything from runny nose, sneezing by getting around a cat, or anaphylactic reactions when exposed to, say, peanuts. Okay. So you need to know how severe it is. You also need to know your triggers. So everybody who has asthma and allergies, I highly recommend that we get allergy testing to make sure that we are aware.
Do you do that at the pediatrician's office? Do you need to go to a specialist?
Yeah, we could test at our office, but we also utilize our specialists in the area, specifically allergists, quite frequently as well. So we need to know our triggers.
Okay.
And if that means knowing what our allergies are, great, and we must know that. And then compliance with our medications, okay, using them correctly and as directed. And I think just as important are follow-ups.
Okay.
Following through with scheduled follow-ups. And specifically with me, I like to see my asthma and allergy patients every 3 months.
3 months, wow, okay.
Yeah, because allergy seasons come and go here, you know, and some might not be allergic to trees, but they could be allergic to weather changes per se.
All right. Well, I learned a lot from you this morning. We still can dive into a lot more. I hope you guys come back. We really appreciate you being here this morning.
Yes.
And again, with 11 locations across the Bay Area, you're very easy to find.
We're available.
Yes, thank you. And 7 days a week, too, which is nice, as I have little ones at home. You never know.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're
we
welcome.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And again, for more info, you can also head to our website as well. But there is their website along with their number.